Crash Course on Spain, Spanish History, a comprehensive overview of Spain's rich and diverse history, from prehistoric times to the present day. Spain is a country with a rich and diverse history that spans thousands of years, from prehistoric times to the present day. The country has been shaped by numerous historical events and figures, each leaving their own unique mark on the land and its people. In this crash course, we will take a closer look at Spain's fascinating history, and explore some of its most significant events. Prehistoric Spain. Spain's earliest known inhabitants date back to prehistoric times, with cave paintings and other artifacts indicating the presence of human life as far back as 35,000 years ago. Some of the most famous prehistoric sites in Spain include the Altamira Cave, which features stunning cave paintings of animals, and the Dolmen de Menga, a megalithic structure that dates back to around 500 BCE. Roman Spain. The Roman Empire had a significant influence on Spain, which was known as Hispania during the Roman era. The Romans conquered Hispania in 218 BCE, and over the next few centuries, they established numerous cities, roads, and aqueducts throughout the region. Some of the most impressive Roman ruins in Spain include the amphitheater in Mérida, the aqueduct in Segovia, and the ruins of the city of Italica near Seville. Islamic Spain. During the 8th and 9th centuries CE, much of Spain was ruled by Muslim leaders, who introduced new technologies, ideas, and cultural practices to the region. This period is known as the Golden Age of Al-Andalus, and it saw the construction of many impressive buildings, including the Alhambra Palace in Granada and the Great Mosque of Córdoba. The Islamic influence can still be seen in many aspects of Spanish culture today, from the food to the architecture. The Reconquista. The Reconquista was a centuries-long period of warfare between the Christian kingdoms of Spain and the Islamic Moors, which culminated in the Christian reconquest of the Iberian Peninsula. The Reconquista began in the 8th century CE and ended in 1492, when the last Muslim stronghold of Granada was captured by the Catholic monarchs. This event marked the end of Islamic rule in Spain and the beginning of the country's Golden Age. The Spanish Inquisition. The Spanish Inquisition was a brutal period in Spanish history that lasted from the late 15th century until the 19th century. It was established by the Catholic monarchs to maintain religious orthodoxy and suppress heresy, and it led to the torture, imprisonment, and execution of thousands of people. The Inquisition was abolished in 1834, but its legacy continues to be felt in Spain today. The Spanish Empire. During the 16th and 17th centuries, Spain was one of the most powerful countries in the world, with a vast empire that spanned the globe. The Spanish Empire included territories in the Americas, Asia, and Africa, and it was fueled by the wealth of gold and silver mines in the New World. Some of the most important figures of this era include King Philip II, who oversaw the construction of the Escorial Palace, and the writer Miguel de Cervantes, author of Don Quixote. The War of Independence. The early 19th century was a turbulent time in Spain, marked by political instability and economic hardship. In 1808, Napoleon Bonaparte invaded Spain and installed his brother Joseph as king, sparking a war of independence that lasted until 1814. The war was marked by fierce battles and guerrilla warfare, and it ultimately resulted in the restoration of the Bourbon monarchy. The Spanish Civil War. The Spanish Civil War was a conflict that took place from 1936 to 1939, between the Republican government and the Nationalists, led by General Francisco Franco. The war was marked by brutal fighting and atrocities committed by both sides, and it ultimately resulted in the establishment of a fascist dictatorship under Franco that lasted until his death in 1975. The Civil War remains a controversial and sensitive topic in Spain today. The transition to democracy. Following Franco's death, Spain underwent a period of rapid political and social change known as the transition. During this time, Spain moved from dictatorship to democracy, with the adoption of a new constitution in 1978 and the holding of democratic elections in 1977. The transition also saw significant social changes, including the legalization of divorce and the decriminalization of homosexuality. The 1992 Olympics. The 1992 Olympic Games, held in Barcelona, were a turning point for Spain, marking the country's emergence as a modern, prosperous nation. The Games were a huge success, showcasing Spain's vibrant culture and stunning architecture to the world. They also spurred significant development and investment in Barcelona, which has since become one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. The global financial crisis. Spain was hit hard by the global financial crisis of 2008, which led to high levels of unemployment and economic hardship. The crisis had a significant impact on the country's political landscape, fueling the rise of populist and nationalist movements, and leading to a period of political instability. The Catalan independence movement. In recent years, Spain has been gripped by a political crisis sparked by the Catalan independence movement. Catalonia, a region in northeastern Spain, has a distinct language and culture, and many Catalans believe that they should have the right to self-determination. The independence movement has led to a political standoff between Catalonia and the Spanish government, and has sparked protests and demonstrations throughout the country. In summary, Spain's history is a rich and complex tapestry of cultures, events, and figures. From prehistoric times to the present day, the country has been shaped by a diverse array of influences, each leaving their own unique mark on the land and its people. Top 12 Spanish historic events. The Reconquista. The Golden Age of Al-Andalus. The Spanish Inquisition. The Spanish Empire. The War of Independence. The Spanish Civil War. The transition to democracy. The 1992 Olympics. The global financial crisis. The Catalan independence movement. The abdication of King Juan Carlos I. The coronation of King Felipe VI. Poem. Spain's history is a colorful blend of cultures, events, and people that transcend. From prehistoric times to the present day, Spain's past is a tapestry that weaves in every way. The Reconquista, a long-fought battle. Christian kingdoms and Islamic culture rattle. The Inquisition, a time of pain, torture, death, and suffering, a dark stain. The Spanish Empire, a global reach. Territories vast, power and wealth to breach. Philip II and Cervantes, renowned. Their legacy, Escorial palace profound. War of Independence, a struggle for power. Napoleon's invasion, a looming tower. Guerrilla warfare and battles fierce. The Bourbon monarchy restored with a clear voice. The Civil War, a brutal fight. Republicans and nationalists in sight. Franco's dictatorship, a lasting mark. The transition to democracy, a new spark. 1992 Olympics, a turning point in time. Barcelona's beauty and culture to shine. The global financial crisis, a heavy toll. Unemployment and hardship taking a toll. Catalan independence, a political divide. Self-determination, a right to decide. Protests and demonstrations, a common sight. A country in crisis, a future to ignite. Spain's history is a rich tapestry. A journey of discovery that we can all see. From the past to the present, a story to unfold. Spain's history and heritage will never grow old. Song. Verse 1. From prehistoric times to the present day, Spain's history is a story that we all can say. A tapestry of cultures, events, and people. A colorful blend that we can all marvel. Chorus. The Reconquista, a long-fought battle. The Inquisition, a time of pain that rattles. The Spanish Empire, a global reach. The War of Independence, a struggle to teach. Verse 2. The Civil War, a brutal fight. Franco's dictatorship, a lasting mark, that's right. The 1992 Olympics, a turning point in time. The global financial crisis, a heavy toll to chime. Chorus. The Catalan independence, a political divide. Protests and demonstrations, a country in strife. Spain's history is a rich tapestry. A journey of discovery that we can all see. Bridge. Philip II and Cervantes, a legacy renowned. Barcelona's beauty and culture to astound. Spain's history and heritage will never grow old. A story to be told, a tale to be told. Chorus. The Reconquista, a long-fought battle. The Inquisition, a time of pain that rattles. The Spanish Empire, a global reach. The War of Independence, a struggle to teach. Outro. Spain's history, a journey to explore. A colorful blend that we can all adore. From prehistoric times to the present day. Spain's past is a tapestry that weaves in every way. Asterisk, asterisk, we hope this video has given you a taste of all the incredible experiences Spain has to offer. If you're ready to start planning your own adventure to Spain, please ensure to use our Booking.com referral link, https://www.booking.com/index.html?aid equals 79893335 to book your flights, hotels, car rentals, local attractions, and more. It's an easy and kind way to support this channel and make sure you get the best possible deals on your trip. Thank you, Anhub Metaverse team.